He had a 30-plus year career. He devoted his life to that fire department and the community.
I think he's made a huge impact in lots of ways.
He's done a lot of things for the city that a lot of people probably don't even realize. Things like the flood.
The flood of 2011 was huge. It was an event that took forever, lasted forever. It was tough at times to go to work early in the morning, walk in the command center, spend the day knowing that your wife and kids were at home trying to pump water out of your basement, and it was levering this, what was more important at the time. And my family really bought into the fact that, the community was what was really important.
We had just had a real disaster hit. We had 6 inches of rain. I'm standing next to the director of the flood operation, Alan Byers, and he said, call the Red Cross. I think we're going to lose a lot of houses.
The amount of assistance they gave us, the victim relief that they provided during some of the incidents during the flood, were just amazing. Were just huge.
The events that stand out in my mind are, of course, the flood in 2011 was pretty impactful, and then the Alex project.
Alex was a tough one for me. Over the years, I've been through multiple fire deaths, from my career as a firefighter on through my time as chief. But Alex was like the straw that broke the camel's back.
I woke up and I realized that when I woke up, I really couldn't see anything in my bedroom. And then I realized it was smoke. So I started screaming for them and get the kids and stuff. We have a fire downstairs. I jumped out the window and then I realized just how bad it was.
The fire was so out of control that nobody could come out a door. There was people on the second floor, there was people on the first floor. They either went out windows or they jumped off the roofs of the porch. Alex never made it out. We found Alex on the second floor.
Standing there looking at that house, watching not only the faces of his family, but of my firefighters and how devastated everybody was, I decided then and there I was going to do something about this.
He said, we want to make sure that nobody else, because we didn't have any smoke detectors. And that was the big thing, and that could have made a big difference.
So thus Project Alex was born. It was just simply, we were going to make every attempt we could to make sure there was working smoke detectors in every home. Sounds easy. I found out quickly what a struggle it was until the Red Cross came to us and said, we want to do this with you.
And we pick out a neighborhood group in the city, go door to door, with all the volunteers that the Red Cross can drum up, and we cover as many homes as we can. It's been a huge success.
We had neighbor helping neighbor. We had everything from young kids and families to elderly people that much older than me that I was wondering, should they really be out in this weather? And you couldn't get them to stop. It was just an amazing feeling. I went home that day knowing that we were going to make a difference.
I just remember how good he felt about it. He was so impressed by how many volunteers came out to the event, and was giving me the statistics on how many smoke detectors they'd actually put in people's homes. It just was very, very impressive.
Yeah, it is a good way to memorialize and to be something that he would be probably pretty proud of, to have his name on something that's actually helping people. Chief Byers, he was, fire chief. And those guys all looked up to him, and things that he's seen I couldn't even imagine probably. And yet, day after day, do the same thing. That takes a certain type of person, and that would be in the heroic category.
From programming that department, from our equipment to our safety, to the community, to things like Project Alex, from the flood, just everything you've done for the community. You've done everything for everybody else, but really not for yourself, so you deserve it.
I never looked at myself as a hero, not as a firefighter and clear through my career. I looked at someone who had a very good opportunity to make a difference in this community.